We are theoretically live. We are live. All right. Is my mic getting picked up? Yes. Even better. All right. More Path of Exile. Right. I should pop this open. Still continuing with the Kinetic Wander as an assassin. This is what the skill tree looks like, tentatively. And we did not have the time to play too much yesterday, because unfortunately work exists, and I'm very miserable about this fact. But, oh right, yes, this is how the skill works. But I have much more time today. Yeah, also the league landed at like 8 p.m. my time, so that didn't exactly help things. But I have a lot more time today, and I'm definitely going to be streaming for a while. I might take a break. Oh, right, I was going to eat something before I did this. Oh, well. I might take a break at some point for food, because unfortunately my body does require sustenance in some capacity or another. But I will probably come back afterwards to do more streaming because I'm very excited about this league. Oh, only 4 waves this time. Huh. Alright, what have you got for me? No, grafts or wound gifts? Tragic. Oh, whatever. This place is actually rather low level for me. So, not a huge amount of benefit. Could be nice for another character, though. Although I've already got a backlog, so I think I'll just take the graft blood and be grateful. Oh, you're going to be annoying, aren't you? Volcanic fissure. Not anything to write home about, but I'll still sell it. Or I can still sell it. And I do definitely... This is definitely the part of the league where I need currency. So... probably would benefit from getting a new wand. But that is a little bit hard to control, at the moment at least. I think that there are, if I recall correctly, a fair number of nodes on the tree that would help with that, though they still don't guarantee it. These.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
Let's see, I do definitely think that getting some extra projectiles on this is going to be very good.
Let's see you get through
Okay. Leather belt is nice. Got equipment, craft item. Probably prioritize the equipment and currency ones for the time being, because my current craft is quite nice. What does it just give me? Move speed and the lightning mirage thing. So that's a nice little bit of extra burst damage. I do have a different one that I might switch back to at some point. But for the time being, I think this one is the better option because my single target is a bit limited. So having that ability to do that big burst of damage is very nice. Ooh, Purple regret. Yes, please. Oh, the fact that you can respec with gold now is does make that potentially a little bit less important. It's not burn mana on using skills that I don't need. That was a considerable amount of damage. Okay, shield is down. There we go. Damn, okay, that was a fair amount of loot, actually. Alright. Right, yes, we were heading straight down to the extra projectile. I think I'm going to hop over here and just clear out my inventory real quick. And also, I should be able to eat one of these grafts for an item, or gifts for an item. So thankfully I can sell to you. That might be worth holding on to. This stuff I do not care about. Let's see. Alright, oh, I've got plenty of transmutes. Let's transmute these up. And hopefully I can, Alright, I think I go for currency first.
She is pleased.
Alteration scouring. That's not horrifying. Oh, I have 37? What have I got? Okay, let's hit the T15 one, or level 15 one. I mean, that's not horrible. It's a little bit unfortunate, because my current one gives attack speed, but I think I'll throw this in the stash at least. Just be a little bit more organized about that. And then I guess I will fire off. Oh, I don't have enough for those. Well, I guess I won't then. Off I go. Be nice if it didn't default to Act 1. I think it would be not too much trouble to have it default to whatever act you came from. I'm pretty sure that behavior is default for a lot of places, so it seems a little bit strange that it's not present there. Anyway, Final Bandit. He's like move speed or something now, isn't he? Yeah, you can fuck off. I'm gonna have more move speed than I know what to do with on this character anyway, so. Man, I really need to get more damage. I wish I could. I wish I had a 3 link at least. 'Cause I do have this volley gem I've been leveling up, and I think that would be really nice to have. But I just do not have the 3 link I need for that. I think my sash is my weakest link here. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go get these. It's 1 skill point, isn't it? Right, yes. Man, they keep changing this bandit quest. I know it hasn't been changed in like 5 leagues or something, but I've been playing this game for a long time. And I remember back when it was actually a legitimately difficult decision for which one to take because they were giving charges like maximum frenzy power, etc. But also you'd get a different choice at each act. So that is, oh, you know what? I just remembered I have not done Labyrinth Trials. I'm not going to bother going back to the prison right now, but I will at least, I'll go do the one in the Fellshrine rooms. The prison one is going to be easy enough to just zoom through because I've got a waypoint for that area, but this one is a little bit more out of the way. That is not the Fellshrine rooms. This is the thing for, yeah, this nonsense. Very enlightening. Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe there's more than one of those. Don't think I've ever found more than one. But I also never really explored this area. I always kind of just thought of it as the place for Forbidden Sanctum, or whatever the fuck it's called, Sanctum. But I guess it might not be. Anyway, don't want to go too far out of my way for this. I don't really care that much. I'm a little bit curious, but I don't really care that much. If I see the other one, then I'll go take a look at it. But that looks promising. Now the real question is there a third one? Okay. That's 2. They are implying a third. Okay, that looks promising. Okay. I found 3. Is there a 4th? Or is something supposed to happen? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a terrible place for this. Jesus Christ, guys. I guess the rest of it should be pretty open, so...
None shall pass.
Okay, I don't know what this does. Oh, I guess it like... Oh, I see. Okay. So those don't work the way I thought they did.
Going to lose focus.
Oh, shut up. You're fine. Okay, maybe not.
I nearly have it.
Oh, that's potentially an issue. I thought that those like blue dots on the minimap were like those not exactly boons, but like the benefit things that you could click on. But it seems like that's not the case. Ah, okay. Hello. Um, I had a feeling something like this would happen. Um, ow. Jesus. I think I put dash on here. Oh, I'm a dead man. Hold up. Let's reset my spawn point really quick. Yeah. But the good news is, we come back right here. Alright, give me something good. Hmm. Um, honestly, I don't care about any of that. I believe I will go ahead and clear out my inventory to whatever extent I can.
I greet you once again. Hello again.
Let's see, you can fuck off, you can fuck off. I would really like to ID these and use them, but I do not have any ability to do so. 35 graft blood. Alright, let's fire up one of these and see what I get.
Accepts your offering.
Christ, alright, what are we looking at here? Level 6 Wreath and Light. Alright. Extra skill effect duration, and this one is... Ooh, hello. When you attack... Ooh, hello. Ancient Wound. You know what? Let's try this. This one will definitely give me a lot more damage, but having that, like, extra rider effectively on my attacks is very tempting. Okay. So now we go to the crypt. Actually, yeah. The cooldown on that. 1 second. Okay. That's insane. And it happens when I use the attack, not when it goes off. Oh man, that actually solves a huge problem I've been having with these breach encounters, which is that this skill requires a bit of wind up time. But that fixes it. Ooh, that's so good.
Burn it all to the ground.
Okay, so those are spawn points.
Not off now. Hit them back.
I'm trying. There's only so much I can do. Alright, what have you got for me? Belt, stiletto, wands. Ooh, these add flat damage. Those could be very nice. I saw an essence. I think I'll go ahead and do this really quick first. Also, yeah, I don't have to do through sacred ground. Great. I don't even remember what that gives anymore. Wait, didn't they change that to give a skill point now? Fuck. I don't remember, which means I'm gonna have to do it.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Let's see. I think, yeah, it was over here. Yeah, this is a huge benefit. Having that extra AoE, even if it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, it is still like a noticeable amount. Okay, more attack speed. Yeah, where is the second floor? This is the question. I think I missed it. Anyway, there's a strong box here. Let's go do that. Oh, it might be over here or up here. Or it could be here, I guess, but I think that is the sarcophagus for the second time through. Yeah. Okay, then. Man, I'm just really having a bad time with, They added an NPC to ID items. I don't remember when that happens, but maybe it's available already. I should check. Because that would, in fact, solve a lot of my problems. It would make a lot of sense as to why these things are not dropping very often. Ooh. There's a lot of evasion rating. Don't have very much of it right now. I'd be losing some lightning res. But I think I'm mostly good on resistances right now, so let's just grab that. Yeah. So 49 lightning res is plenty for the time being. Shrine. Acid Shrine is nice. It does occur to me that Conk effect is probably a pretty good pickup for this skill. Single target at least. Alright. Off I go then. You, can you ID my items? Yes! Hooray! Are these things any good? No. That is probably worth using. No move speed. 10 attack speed. Okay. Let's see, which one of the two of these is better? This one, unquestionably. Okay, so... Alright, so we're down a little bit of energy shield, but we're up evasion. Should be net positive on resistances. Great. Is there literally anything else I can do? Probably not. More attack speed. Are you selling any wands that are actually worth using? Guess I can try and craft these. Do I have any essences that might be useful? No. Cold damage. Lightning damage to spells. Fuck it. Yeah. Physical spell. Well, I mean, that's probably worth holding on to at least. Okay, so that's a nice little upgrade. 15, 514, 524. Nice. Okay, so these two can go in the bin. Moving right along. Any... Don't need to do the Great White Beast, right? No. Right. Alright. Onwards. Alright, hello.
None shall pass.
Okay.
No proof against the swarm.
Okay. Equipment. Definitely want more Quicksilver flasks. Alright. Onwards to the Chamber of Sins. Wonder if there's an Ash graft that does something similar to this, where it triggers something on attack. That would be nice, because I do want to focus a little bit more on lightning damage. Well, I guess it doesn't scale with any of my stuff, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. This does just give me generic elemental damage with attacks, so that is nice. Though the flat lightning damage from the other one is definitely going to be better for raw attack damage right now. Right, there's another Labyrinth trial in here. I always forget about these things. in a new league because you only have to do them once. So, which I'm glad, because they're a pain in the ass. Well, they're not difficult, they're just annoying. So you always wind up having to go out of your way to do them. But, ooh, cows are nice. That looks promising. But it does mean that they are completely out of my mind for the most part. Not what I wanted to do there.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
The couple that are at least on the way, like the prison one, and I guess the one in the Fellshrine Ruins is as well now, since there's a skill point there. But and at least both of those have a waypoint in the same area, but this one does not. It's a waypoint in the previous area, but if you miss this one, it's a little bit more annoying to find. Alright. Shit. Man, that is tragic. There was just no monster density. Jeez.
That thing, it's loaded everyone.
Yeah, single target is a bit lacking. But at least my survivability is good enough that I can just kind of sit and shoot. Okay, I wanted Herald of Thunder. I also wanted to see if... Aha! That's exactly what I was looking for. Wanted to see if Wall of Force was a thing that I could get. Let's see. Bin. Great. Shut up. Okay. Then, I want to actually hop back to Lionize to see if any of the other new skills are available. I don't think they are, but I'm looking for Somatic Shield and Kinetic whatever. But I think those are later on. Nope, okay. So those are probably going to be Revicious, if I had to guess. Forward. Let's see. Should probably be running through these areas a little bit more quickly instead of killing everything, as I am noticeably above their level. Man, I really need that extra projectile soon. Don't have a green socket, though. Let's see. There we go. Let's start this up. Okay, so we have Freeze and Hinder and Bombard right now. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, right, yes. Herald of Thunder will definitely be helpful. Not standing that. There we go. So, equipment. Let's see, 665, 684. We're getting somewhere. Not, anywhere quick, but gonna run off of the assumption that this is the direction I want to go. Because usually it is northwest. Oh, not that one. How about here? Nope. Okay, well, perhaps I was talking out my ass. At least this one connects. So, not that way, this way. Theoretically. Also that bit, which might go somewhere useful. Christ. The only unique I've found so far is not very useful, so I'm just going to throw this at a wand. Nothing happens. Great. I got a white socket. Maybe I should have, ooh, ball area. Maybe I should have linked that first. Oh well. Let's go do the ball area, because maybe something good will come out of it. Oh, right, yes, I have Wall of Force. Let's try that out. It's really hard to say if it's actually doing anything. Oh, that has cooldown and a half, huh? Okay, presumably 12. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually not sure that's particularly beneficial right now. The fact that it cuts the damage afterwards is a little bit unfortunate. I guess if it means that I can double up on the AoE explosions, it is worth it for single target. But probably not doing any. It's probably not doing me any favors for clear. At least not at the moment. Okay, this should be the correct way eventually. But every time I say that, I immediately hit a dead end, so I should really just stop talking. Alright. That is done. I'm sure nothing bad will come out of it. I'm doing graft blood. Okay, I have a fair amount. I think I'll actually hit this breach and then fire off, and then head over to the monastery to get. Man, those are really hard to sustain sometimes. Oh, that's actually a really bad affix for that mana flask, I just realized. I don't have any alterations. Would you kindly fuck off? Okay. Okay, moment of truth. It does give me 2. Awesome. Okay. That is huge. Not only is that amazing for like damage outputs, because it means that I'm looking at half of the time to build up to maximum, it's also half the attack, so that's really good for mana efficiency. Alright, let's head over here.
The dreamer welcomes you. Good to see you here.
I'm not going to bother IDing that. Nah.
Be at peace.
Let's see. I have level 20 for that, level 15 for that, nothing. Alright, let's fire off the level 20.
Soon bear fruit. Greetings.
Oh, that's worthless. Into the bin.
Be ever vigilant.
Fire off another level 15 for that. I think I'll do the provisioning wound gift.
Just your offering.
I'm pretty happy with my current one.
Be ever vigilant.
How much do I have left? 33. Alright, let's try another graft and see what happens. Summoning tool graft, frigid summoning tool graft. Huh. Interesting.
Your bond. Be ever vigilant.
Well, I think I'll throw that one in and bin this one.
Hello again. Be ever vigilant.
Does this mean I have more skill points? Yes. Ooh, hello. Nice, nice. So definitely taking that. I think there was something for jewels could be good. I think there was something for having intelligence requirements. I should probably take this one, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm really curious about, or I'm really looking forward to playing around with that more. Did I not talk? Oh, I don't think I took any of the rewards, because I don't think I cared about any of the rewards, but he probably has Conk Effect, so I may as well take that. Please stand by for loading screens. There we go. You have nothing for me. Great. You also have nothing for me. Yes, okay. You do not have Conk Effect as a reward. Well, what good are you then? Didn't really need to talk to any of those people. Alright, forward. I'm seriously considering putting in a less duration gem. Because I don't really need... Like, the duration doesn't actually do very much for me. I have enough attack speed that I think I can probably cut the duration in half and still not really care. Or not have any adverse effects, and that would reduce the wind-up time. Right, I needed to re-roll my Mana Flask because this is a very bad modifier. Where is an Alteration Orb when you need one? I can't open the strongbox? That's rude. I might consider... there's a node for Mana on hit that leads into Leech, but I might just grab the Mana on hit. Oh, it's done. Okay. I might just grab the Mana on hit because I think that would make a pretty significant difference right now. Let's see. None of these are speaking to me. I guess I'll revisit this again if I find the third one. But if I don't... Okay, there it is. Hopefully, there's something useful in those last 3 items. They're probably all currency. They might be wound gifts. That would be very nice. Anyway, to go back to my earlier thought, I think the Mana on hit would make a pretty significant difference. It's only like 2, but I'm hitting a lot. Jeez. Hasted and Haste Aura. That's horrifying. Chaos Orb, Fall Orb, Omen of Death Dancing. Do I... Oh, I can't defer the item. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this and just see how it feels. I think it's gonna make a difference. Because this Mana Flask is not doing shit for me. I need to re-roll it pretty badly, but... Okay, yes, that does actually make a huge difference. Great. That should actually more or less solve my mana problems for the time being. It's not going to scale, but once I'm at the point where scaling becomes an issue, I can just take the Leech node, and I probably would take it before that anyway. But this will be very nice for Mana Sustain and also survivability, because that's 4 extra life on hit. I already have a little bit. And I have some life on kill too, but a bit of extra is definitely appreciated, especially with how much I'm hitting. Yeah, a less duration gem, I think, is potentially a very strong pickup here. Just for quality of life, if nothing else. Alright. into the pyramid. No, I was just wondering if I was gonna miss the breach on this floor.
Return to your barren world.
This is very favorable for me, actually, because I can just kind of camp up here and kill everything, because they only have one exit, or one entrance. Oh yeah, this is actually really good sustain. Nice. What have you got for me? Not a fuck of a lot. Well, I mean, orbs of fusing are definitely appreciated. And I guess the glass blower's bauble is nice too. I was really hoping I'd get a unique wound gift, whatever the fuck they're called, probably like singular or something. I'm hoping that they are considerably less, or considerably more common than actual unique items. Let's see. Where in the fuck is this? Oh, it might be on the next floor, huh? Okay, where am I going next? I do have 2 trees to choose from here. But I think this one is clearly superior. How am I doing on int? 111. How am I doing on int requires? It's 83. Alright, I think that settles it. We're gonna travel up to here. I need damage anyway. My survivability is feeling pretty okay right now. So let's get some more traveling out of the way. And go get some damage. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
Come on.
They're swarming me.
There's one of them. Quit whining.
Help me. Almost got it. Destroy them all. Oh, I'm going to lose focus.
Oh, shut up. There we go. Ooh, a jewel. That is quite nice. Does it do anything I care about? Spell damage, block fire damage over time, attack speed while dual wielding. Well, it'll be better than an empty slot at least. Not that I have a jewel socket right now, but I do have space for 2 and potentially more. Alright. Jesus Christ, I'm level 28 already. Alright, let's maybe speed up a little bit. I say, right before the longest boss entrance in the game. Christ on a bike, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Just mirror these things really tanky for some reason. Are these things just like super resistant to lightning or something? Why are they taking so much damage or so little damage? Hmm. All right. Jeez. Yeah, so single target is like basically non-existent, unfortunately. Yep, die, you bastard. I really need better items. Please open.
I like darkness as much as the next assassin, but that was overdue.
Open. There we go. Okay. Things are happening. I don't think I'm quite gonna make it, unfortunately. That's so sad. Lavish wound gift. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna say no to more currency. Okay. Good thing I went down, because that means I don't have to worry about Dex. At least for the time being. Also means that my accuracy is still okay. Although a good portion of that is probably uh, precision. That is one of the things I like about this. I guess having that delay can be nice. Specifically in situations like that. One moment. All right. I definitely need to clear out my inventory. I also have a bunch of draft blood. Let's see. I hate making that trek in. I think I'm actually going to walk out and then drop a portal because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Madam, there is nothing else. What do you want?
Am I gonna have to go back to Act 2 to ID my shit? No. Awesome. Thank you. Been... meh. Been... If I want to do cast on crit, I'll do cast on crit later. And I'll almost certainly have access to better items than that by that point. Alright, let's go fire off some of these wound gifts. I think I'll start with the provisioning one, and then move from there.
She is pleased.
That was worth it. And then I had... Yeah, I've got a bunch of these ones.
She
Fire off this. Copper tower shield. Into the bin.
welcome.
At 32, I think that's enough for one more.
Greetings.
Bin. Yeah.
Beware of the enemy.
I'm not even really looking at them. I think I'm going to try and focus on just getting gear for this character. If I get something insanely good, then I'll hold on to it, but I think for the most part, if it's just okay, I'm gonna bin it for currency. Or even if it's good, I'll probably still bin it for currency. Like, it would have to be really, really good. But honestly, I'm probably only going to be keeping the unique items if they're not directly beneficial to this character. All right.
This world is not yours.
Let's see. Yeah, so grabbing that mono hit node actually fixed everything on that front. Okay, could you fuck off, though? Jesus Christ. I don't have any boons? Whatever the fuck you want to call them.
We can win this.
Jeez. That's rough. That was a little close for comfort. The fact that some enemies will just focus her is a little bit annoying. Are you any good? Crit? Might not be bad, actually. Let's see. 769, 1016, 1015. Alright. Yeah, that is a significant increase. The spell damage is probably most of what did that, because I don't really have much in the way of damage scaling right now. So, the fact that the spell damage applies at 150% effectiveness is pretty significant. Wait. Do these not pierce the shield? I'm sorry, what? They don't, and they don't seem to chain from it. Is that bugged? Because that seems incorrect. Hold up. I need to test this. This is really hard to test. Because my current theory is... Oh. It does not... Okay, that does not actually work. Yeah, hold up. This does not work properly, because these aren't chaining from it. Yeah, they hit the shield and stop. That's bizarre. Okay. Why is this so fucking hard to test? Okay, this should be perfect. Yeah, they hit the shield and they stop. Okay, so instead of increasing my damage output, that is in fact completely fucking it. Understood. I'm pretty sure that's not how that's supposed to work, but it would appear that that is how it does work. So I guess I'm just not going to use that for the time being. I'll hold on to it and keep leveling it up, and hopefully that'll get patched soon. Because going off of the way that the skill is worded, this seems like not the intended behavior. Also, that went really fast. Alright, anyway, continuing. Next, it says, hold up, let me kill this guy and I'll pull it up. It says, allied projectiles which can collide with enemies will also collide with this wall and can chain from it to other targets. And that is patently not what's happening. The projectiles hit the wall and then don't chain. So I guess I'm just not going to be using that until it's patched. Anyway, let's go find piety. Like finding Jesus, but I guess somewhat less wholesome.
My shadow continues to
And I guess greater chance for organized religion. I just hit that button by reflex. I'm putting this on the fucking second bar. Kindly die. There we go. Alright, Tolman. It was nice knowing you. What am I doing on graft blood? I think I had like 30. Which should be enough for one of these wound gifts. Oh, for fuck's sake, not this MTX again. I swear to God, people got this thing just to annoy people. What was my other war? It was Wrath, right? Yeah. Give me Wrath. Anyway, bin. You know what, I should probably ID these. Christ on a bike. Alright, that's not horrifying. Bin.
watch yourself.
Let's reroll this. Sure. I don't think it's worth an augmentation.
Watch yourself.
Okay, throw that there. I really hate this MTX. I don't think you have anything I care about. No. Off I go then. There we go. Into the sewers. Let's see. A thought does occur to me, which is that this wall of force says allied projectiles. So, does that not? Is it not supposed to work for you? And that would be my thought. It seems a little bit strange that that would be how it would work, but I guess it would explain it at least. Sister Kasha. Alright, time for a tower defense. I think I will prioritize these. Like minions. I'd like stronger minions. Oh, not proc shield, you motherfucker. Yeah, oh shit. Well, I'm making myself nervous. I was not expecting to just kind of melt there. Damn. Yeah. I I don't know. I don't like Blight very much. Especially at this point in the league. Wait, did I succeed? No, not even close. Where like I don't really have damage, I don't really have survivability. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel good to run light encounters. I like to get that strong box, but I also don't really want to backtrack that much. Also, wait a second. Why the fuck did it drop me at the entrance instead of the waypoint? Did I not grab the waypoint? I should have. I'm pretty sure I did. Damn it. That was so close to actually being good. Anyway. I'd like to put in Wrath, but I don't think I'm gonna have the mana to be able to do anything with that. Ooh, that is actually a concern. Because later on, like, mana is going to be an issue because I have to do this sort of front-loading thing, and I'm not going to be able to leech off of that until it actually goes off. That is potentially a problem. burn that bridge when I get to it. That guy was a lot less threatening than I remember him being. Okay. Oh, found the breach already. Oh, this one started off basically full. Huh. Or not? I'm confused. There is something there that I did not understand. Because that bar was basically full. Or was full. And then the breach collapsed immediately. I guess that... Is that supposed to indicate, like, the maximum amount of time you can get from it? Guess that would make sense. Anyway. There's an essence and a strong box there. I should definitely do both of those. Alright. That's another trial done. There are two more. One more in Act 3 and one in Act 1 that I missed. Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna take a while to kill. Ironically, the fact that he's summoning stuff actually makes this a little bit faster. There was something I wanted to grab, but... Oh no, I remember what it was. It's not really important right now. I was gonna grab the, enemies can't block your attacks. Which, actually, considering how many enemies we're about to run into that, have shields, might not be the worst idea to pick up. I was mostly thinking about it in regards to that statue guy, but, okay. Alright, off we go then. Yeah, so I was mostly thinking about it in regards to the statue guy. He was not particularly threatening at the end of the day, but it might not be bad to grab that just to deal with all the dudes who are going to be having block. This would be nice. Unfortunately, I think the 3-link is actually more valuable right now. I guess I could see about linking it up. How am I doing? Something. Okay, fair enough. Now, I wanted triple blue. Because that gives me options. I think I'll try out kinetic instability. And then I'm going to have to recolor this so I can actually put the elemental damage and attacks in there. This can go in there for now. And a passive point. So, back to the marketplace. I think I will actually just there any bosses coming up that block? Because, I mean, I guess Vicious maybe, but I think I'm better off just grabbing damage right now. The immunity to block is... it's okay, but... Fallen from Grace, which one is that? The Swig of Hope, okay. Alright. No? I don't care about a Swig of Hope. It's too much of a pain in the ass to try and find the peach anyway. I know where it is, I just can't be bothered. And it only gives a, Actually, what the fuck does it give nowadays? Better not give a skill point. Kinetic instability is probably going to be very useful in these sort of static encounters, huh? Just having these, like, landmines effectively will help a lot with being able to clear. Especially when they're sort of corralled into coming from a couple of directions. Let's see. I do like this chain. Alright. Alright. Moving right along. How are we doing on Grass Blood? 93. I think next time I hit a waypoint, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that. Or spend some of that, rather. Alright, let's see how we do. I am running, or my current running theory is that the, wow, did I really get nothing off of that? Like 11 graft blood. My current running theory is that the bar designates the maximum amount of time you can have the breach open for. So it's a good goal to have, but it's not going to give like any sort of better than the sum of its parts sort of benefit. Alright, up we go. Jump to the monastery. I said jump to the monastery, thank you.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Been.
Fight for Ray class.
I have a higher level graft. Let's see what we've got. Treasurer's Aegis tool graft. Elemental resistances. Preserving stillness when you apply exposure. Oh, interesting. I guess the ancient wound gifts are the unique ones, presumably. 10, 26. I don't have any for that. You know what? Let's do this one.
Just like that.
Nice. Okay, and I don't have enough for the others. Great. Then we continue onwards. yes, we want to go this way. Because then we can grab the sulfites and then kill two birds with one stone. Let's see. Ooh. Where are you taking me? This is not the most favorable environment for this. Be nice. So, well, actually, no, for this kind of breach, this is a somewhat favorable environment, potentially. Depending on the actual layouts. Yeah, okay, so we are a little bit more sort of corralled in here. So it's going to be more difficult, or there's less directions they could come from. Oh, that was quick. Aha! Alright. We have an ancient wound gift. Now we can get a unique item. I'm almost tempted to hold on to it until I can get the next set of acid points. But I think it's better to just use it. Because it's fairly low level. Requires 37. Well, I've got enough. Can I jump this gap? Yes, nice. Right, I need to go back and grab Hydrosphere. Falling Purity of Ice is actually quite a nice pickup. It's not super useful for this build specifically, but it is nice to have. Now, the real question, where the fuck is the sulfite? Occurs to me that later, once I am actually using Wrath, it would probably be worth, or I would want to use a mana flask that isn't removed on full mana.
You getting there? Can't do anything
Anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Cannot stand that MTX.
Greetings.
Alright. Let's fire this off. Brandis Blazing. Oh, that's actually not bad. Yeah. You know what? I'll take it.
Welcome.
I mean, I'd keep it anyway, but I'll just put it on for the... I don't really need the stats right now. Though I will need to be a little bit careful about strength. Price 34, I'm at 41 right now. So I'll need to be a little bit careful about that, just to make sure that I don't accidentally fuck myself over. But extra fire resistance, which I think was my lowest before. And then the extra rarity of items is always welcome. Where are you going? Get back here. All rejuvenation totem. What does that even do? Oh, interesting. Is that flat or percent? Flat. That's quite nice, actually.
Just need a moment to catch my
I was going to build another cast and damage taken character. I would probably use that for it.
place. Someone's got too much time on their hands.
It's a shame you can't cast when damage taken totems anymore. Alright. Come on. Not sure if these things are supposed to be invisible or not. Huh. Okay, that was actually a decent amount of loot. None of it was good, but still a decent amount of loot. Where is the second floor? Not that way. Is it perhaps over here? No. How about... Jesus. How about over here? There we go. Just occurred to me that I feel like somatic shield might have been physical damage only. I'll have to reread that a little bit more carefully when I actually get access to it. Definitely appreciate those sorts of situations where you can get the projectile chaining between them.
Retreat, Highborn!
Okay, so we have 2 freeze and hinders.
We can win this.
Ooh, that's a thought. I wonder if the Sacred Wisp total or the projectiles from the Sacred Wisp are counted separately or not. Let's find out. Okay, it looks like they're counted the same. Also looks like they're not actually doing anything. Oh, someone's on hit. I see. Wait, how does this work? Okay. Use the triggering skill when you do. That doesn't seem to be working.
The cockroach. I like a dash. Goodbye.
That's a lot of stats. I'm actually going to hold on to that. I don't need it right now, but the fact that I can just have like 40 strength and 30 int and also a bit of dex is really nice. Anyway, let's go ID this shit and then sell off probably all of it. 13% attack speed. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm using that. That's very nice. It doesn't have any resists, though. That is garbage. That is not terrible. Bin, 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 bin.
Be careful.
Anyway. Oh, that is also going into the bin. Somehow I missed that one.
See you.
Let's go and burn through some more craft blood. While we're at it.
I greet you once again.
Nothing there.
Yes, just like
Fire off that one. What are we finding? That's actually really nice. 24. Oh, I'm out. Damn. How much do these need? 35, I see. Alright, fair enough. I mean, it is actually beneficial that the amount you need goes up, since it means that you're able to get those quest things at pretty much a steady pace. What am I doing on defenses anyway? Oh god. I need new items badly. Problem is I also need damage output badly. I mean, the two will work together to an extent, but okay, I need to pay attention to these okay, so it seems I don't think this is doing very much for me. because it seems like it just stacks up a little bit extra. And it counts towards the normal maximum, so it's just not and they're also doing like 60% less damage, so it's just not worth it. I think I would be legitimately much better off with the volley, because that would give me 2 extra per attack, and also a much smaller damage malice. Okay, so theoretically, I should have access to kinetic rain now. And maybe somatic shield, but somatic shield strikes me as the sort of thing that might be level 34. Maybe I actually should have just left that shrine untouched. Shame. Not really anything to write home about. Yeah, I think the kinetic instability is not really doing very much for me. Well, actually, maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell what it's actually doing. They don't seem to be doing very much damage. I'm gonna go turn on some lights. I'll get some water. I'll be right back.
I was once off my tits for 3 days after taking bad leaf drops. Felt just like this place.
I can see again. Moving right along. I think I can jump. Oh wait, no. There's a wall. It looked like I could jump that gap, but I was unfortunately denied that. Okay, this one I think starts full? Yeah. So I guess it just goes for a set amount of time, or maybe there's a certain amount of enemies. There's definitely a set radius to it, or a predefined radius to it. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Actually, you know what? I may as well transmute it. Sure. Do I care about any of this stuff? Honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it on the ground. Okay. That is a nice upgrade. What am I looking at in terms of fixed attacks per second? Jesus. That's crazy. I haven't even invested that hard into attack speed. Like, I've gotten a bit here and a bit there, but I'm only level like 36. So, and like neither of these even has improved attack speed. I mean, granted, one of them has 1.6 base attack speed, so that's quite nice. But like that could be 2. So it's just the fact that this gets 200% of base attack speed. It's crazy. I think this leads back down. Yep. All right. We have gone the wrong way. Let's now backtrack. Let's see. Die? Thank you. The real question is, do I get the rest of that sort? I think I do. At the very least, I know that there is a wand mastery node that gives an extra projectile, and I absolutely want that. Because that's going to be just crazy good. And the crit is going to be nice. The damage per power charge is also going to be pretty nice. I don't have a lot of just straight damage scaling. It's mostly attack speed and crit. And the crit is not doing very much right now. So having that extra damage per power charge is going to be pretty nice. Especially since I'm about to head into the labyrinth to get my first set of ascendancy points, and that's going to be the power charge generation. So I'll actually be able to take advantage of that right off the bat. Where are we going? I should probably be trying to get through these areas a bit faster just because I am, 6 levels above.
Not you. Not today. You've no idea what's at stake here.
Where'd you go? Get back here.
Not you. Not today.
There we go.
Damn you!
Yeah, yeah. We get it. Okay, yes, I'm still getting picked up. I'm paranoid about my mic because OBS will just randomly sometimes decide that it's not plugged in, even though it is plugged in and has not been unplugged. It'll just decide that the specific device that it was told to be using does not exist anymore, for no discernible reason. Usually it only does it on startup, but I feel like I remember it happening in the middle of a stream one time, so I am a little bit paranoid. Oh, I would really like to use that, but
Watch yourself.
I am not sure I'll be able to get the sockets. I mean, actually, I could get the sockets on it without too much trouble, I think. Ooh. Even better. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. We have a damage upgrade. Nice. Was I... Right, I just have volley for the others. This one can go in here. 67, I should go use one of those. Oh, right. You had a reward for me. Sword, Hex Blast. I don't care about any of these. Clarissa, do you have any of the new skills? Kinetic Rain. Nice. She has both of the bow skills that I don't care about. This requires level 42. What the fuck? Excuse me? Why is that so high? That's bizarre. What?
No.
Huh? Why is that level 6?
See you.
That's really weird. Anyway, I was gonna go grab a Conk Effect. Because Sacred Wisps is not doing anything I care about. So let's go buy Conk Effect.
They threw to you.
Right, yes. Skill point. That has to be a bug. Like, there's no reason for that to be level 6. Okay. Bam. Now we have 3 per attack, which means I only need 4 attacks to get up to maximum. Which honestly makes me feel like maybe this attack speed is, I mean, it might be a little bit excessive, but I think it's still fine. Ah! Damn it. I'm once again revisiting the concept of potentially throwing in less duration. I think I can actually justify Wrath. No, never mind. Wrath instead of Herald of Thunder, I think, is the way to go here. It as well. Not where I wanted to be going, though. I must have taken the wrong path at the waypoint without really paying attention to it. Yeah, needed to go left. I also may as well do the library quest, I guess. But first, let's go do this trial, if I can ever find the damn thing. Anyway, I'm getting fairly hungry, so I think I'm gonna do the rest of the Trials of Ascendancy, give a shot at the Labyrinth, and then call the stream there, eat something, and then I'll come back afterwards. Okay, there it is. Jesus, that's a ways off. All attributes.
Emperor must know precisely
Okay.
where he stands.
Actually, I'm gonna be doing the library. No, fuck that. I was gonna say, if I'm gonna be doing the library quest, then I may as well go in and grab the waypoint, but it's a hell of a hike to get back there, so it's faster to just use the waypoint to get there. Let's go ahead and sell this off.
Bye.
So I'll hit that waypoint. Then I will, I think, go to the tree. Yeah, got 73 graft blood, so I'll go to the tree, see what I've got in the way of wound gifts, and then go to the prison, get the last trial, and then go run the labyrinth. And that shouldn't take more than one attempt. That being said, I do think I will hold off momentarily on getting the rest of this circle. The crit stuff will be nice, power charge stuff will be nice, but I'm going to get a little bit more health. Just to make sure that the labyrinth goes smoothly. Damage output is feeling pretty okay for clear. Single target is probably still a bit lacking, but I think that's mostly because I need weapon upgrades. So, theoretically, it's possible. Hopefully, it'll actually happen, but maybe the tree will give me something actually usable for once instead of just garbage that is completely useless for my character. Let's go find out. I think I have enough graft blood for 2.
Dreamer welcomes you.
Let's find out. No uniques. Currency. 26, 30. Well, let's see what this gives me.
This tree accepts your offering.
We got 2 of these. Graft of Incision. Graft Blood. Crit chance, crit multi, some flat lightning damage. And then Breathe and Light is nice. Draining Graft. Spell skill of extra AoE. Ooh, nice. Enervating Grasp. Huh. Okay. That is actually nice. I'm considering using this. Let's see how much damage this is giving. 22, 23. I think I'm better off with this one just because this gives me a more immediate form of damage output. Okay, 4-link with move speed, sure. That's actually worth keeping at least. Life, projectile speed, that is fine. I might actually even use that. And then 99% chance this goes to the bin. Yep. Alright, so off to the prison we go. Okay, great. The trial is right here. I always forget this one for the new leagues because it's never sort of in my sphere of awareness. Oh, swapping to the other graft moved dash. I was like, why am I not dashing when I say so? But it's because it's, Jesus Christ, could you, like, not? It's because dash was moved because the other skill is, I guess, defaulting to that slot. Anyway, time for the labyrinth. Right. I need to actually open it up first. Again, new league, I always forget this stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go take a look at what Clarissa has. Do you have any wands that are worth anything? Not really.
See you.
Oh well. You got anything to say? No. Forward then. Let's see how we can do. I'm only going to give this one shot unless I like die immediately. And then I'm going to get off and eat something. And then I'll be back in probably like 45 minutes or so. Because I am starving, so food should probably happen. I haven't had lunch. It's kind of funny because for a very long time I just didn't eat lunch. I guess I just had snacks instead, so. But lately I've been very much in need of that sort of second large meal of the day. Orb of fusing. Yes, please. Anyway, first trial, or rather, first lab, so this should be fairly easy. I'm actually surprised at how well my resistances have, or well-rounded my resistances have come out. Okay. That's one. I want to kill these because my single target damage and survivability are already pretty garbage. And also an extra key for regular lab is not really worth very much. There we go.
Must be avenged.
And then we just need you to go down. Perfect. And it still only costs 7 honor. Really? Damn, okay. 120, 130, 120, huh. Alright. I'm considering pulling out kinetic instability. Oh, right, I wanted to try out Windstorm as well. I feel like that one's going to be really finicky, but I want to give it a shot just to see how it feels. I can probably get that, I just don't remember. I'll just have to see where. Just always on the lookout for blue supports, or blue gems in general, and not green ones. Alright, trial 2. Let's go.
Comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain an emperor is
Yeah.
as those he commands.
Lieutenants, honestly, I think I will just try and kill him. Well, whatever. And considering pulling out kinetic instability, honestly, hold up. Let's see how Conk Effect has, what effect Conk Effect has. It's like 600 extra damage or something. Yeah. It's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty decent, because that's like... 30%-ish extra. I think I'm maxed on fire res, or I probably would have just killed myself right there. Do I care enough to do this gauntlet? Nah. Probably just going to be a Dark Shroud on the other end anyway, so... Right, yes, I need to actually do that to open the door. I do think kinetic instability will be nice for clear, but for single target it definitely does not do me any good. Trial 3? No. Then we continue. Not that way. That was actually an okay amount of damage outputs. Alright. Trial is going to be the next room. Need more Quicksilver charges. Once again, considering the reduced, or the less duration gem, I think this is back to the other room that I didn't want to go to. Yeah. Where, oh where have you gotten up to? There we go. Alright, let's go kill Izuro.
An aspirant can afford to be promising.
It still baffles me that this was randomly level 6 in the shop.
Fire awaits you with open jaws.
I have to wait another 5 levels to use it for no apparent reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap Cog Effect. conk effect back in. Not even sure if that... I mean, no, that's definitely making a difference. Damage output is still abysmal, though. There we go. Ooh. Where's crap? Ooh. Hello.
Before your emperor, you are worthy.
Alright. And now, become an assassin.
Receive,
Get power charges.
embrace our gifts,
This is for gloves, right?
for this
Oh wait, right. That's not a thing anymore. Jesus. I am just completely not there. Actually, no, let's do a blue gem. And maybe we get kinetic rain. No such luck. Don't think I care about any of these, honestly. Anyway, let's upgrade this one a little bit. We are definitely going to be using this. And that probably goes in the bin, if I'm being honest. God damn, alright. Please stand by. Fucking standbots. Alright. Anyway, and on that lovely little note, let's ID this shit and then it's probably worth holding on to. Bin.
Be careful.
Don't think I'm gonna use this. Chaotic Might is 30% of physical damage, so I don't actually care. Zergle's Crank is not anything I care about this character. Alright, and on that wonderful note, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here because I need to have lunch. And I'll be back in probably 45 minutes. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll